There is something that really amazes me, and it's the way Moses Kuria, the legislator for Gatundu South, talks and talks carelessly, and then how he talks with so much authority. Yeah, take this latest statement he has made. He has said that they're going to place the NASA flag bearer, Raila Odinga, under house arrest. Reason? That if he tries to block the scheduled October 17th repeat presidential polls. And this is supposed to be some kind of threat, I suppose. Gosh. Anyway, that is the guy. That's how the guy usually is. I think you just get used to such fellows. But what really caught my attention was the kicker he added to this statement. Yeah, he said they're going to place Raila under house arrest, just like they did with the Jaramogi. Yeah, Jaramogi Oginga Odinga, of course, is father to Raila Odinga, the late. Yeah, the late Jaramogi Oginga Odinga was one of the founding fathers of the nation of Kenya. Yes, so he says he's going to place Raila on house arrest, just like they did Jaramogi. Now. I don't know if he knows this, but he's opening up a can of worms just by bringing that name into play and mentioning house arrest. First of all, younger Kenyans will want to know, why was Jaramogi placed under house arrest? And that's a whole long story, which is not very flattering, on the side of Moses Kuria and his ancestors. Now, on this channel, there's plenty of material about that very interesting and fascinating chapter of our history. Yes, you can catch it. Just use the search tool, and you'll be able to get a lot of amazing material. But very quickly here, Jaramogi was placed under house arrest in October, shortly after an incident that happened on October 25th, 1969, which many people believe was stage managed, where Jomo Kenyatta went to Kisumu, and there was an exchange with the Jaramogi Oginga Odinga, and the bodyguards of Jomo Kenyatta opened fire on the crowd and killed so many innocent people, including school children who had come to entertain the visiting president, etc., etc. And the reason was to the reason for stage managing the whole event was in order to place Jaramogi under house arrest. Yes. One of the reasons why he was being placed under house arrest is that year, 1969, the government had already killed two other great Kenyans, Agwins Godek in January, Tom Mboya in July. So they decided Jaramogi they were going to place under house arrest. So they stage managed this, then placed the man under house arrest. To cut a long story short, impunity worked that year. And this man was placed under house arrest. It was just impunity, it was just dictatorial, etc., etc. Dictatorial, but trying to mask the whole thing. The reason for stage managing the event was so that when he was placed under house arrest, people would not say the government is being draconian. But that's exactly what the government was being. Yes. So this is the thing which Moses Kuria decides to bring up. Does he even know this history? Gosh. Now on your screens right now, you can see a photograph which is the most dramatic photograph on Kenyan politics you will see anywhere, which shows the guards just moments before the guards opened fire on the crowd, killing so many innocent people. You know, the saddest thing is that the number of people killed that day is still classified information. We don't know. That's Kenya for you. It's really very sad, and it saddens my heart that was 1969, we are now in the year 2017, and the government is still doing great injustices to the people, still committing massive fraud against the Kenyan people. Yes. Last night I did a recording that every member of this channel must catch, which details exposes the plan which since 2013 has defrauded Kenyans massively. A plan was put into place to ensure that all elected presidents since the year 2013 and going on and on forever, hopefully, would be predetermined. That was the plan. And in that recording, I give you great details on that plan. In fact, the whole thing was just to scuttle, water down the beautiful new constitution we passed on 2010, and limit its powers. It's really, really very sad that this fraud, massive fraud against the Kenyan people, did not start in 2017 as most people believe. Yeah, it was carefully planned and hatched after 2010, a long time ago. Yeah, very sad. But I suggest you catch that recording. It will change you. Until next time, this is Chris Kumekucha.